Everything I've been doing and saying and working on for 4 years would tell you I'm right down the middle. I've done exactly what I said I was going to do. And 2/3 of the people in Maryland approve of it. Why would I want to change direction and go in a totally different direction? I've strongly believed in nonpartisan redistricting for at least 25 years. I talked about that in the last campaign. I focused on it this 4 years. It's something that most Marylanders agree with, regardless of whether they're liberal Democrats or conservative Republicans. This one cuts across. We have almost every citizen group came out testifying in favor of our proposal for nonpartisan redistricting. And yet the legislature refused to ever even bring it up for a vote. It was outrageous. Look, it doesn't matter whether you were for gambling in Maryland or not. Again, that happened before I got here. But now that we do have these casinos, which started out with just slots and now we have full gaming, if we're going to have sports betting, we ought to make sure that it's done and it's regulated and the state is receiving tax revenues. And I think I would certainly be supportive of the idea of adding that to our casinos. Every community I went to, I asked people, what's the #1 problem facing your community? And I got the same answer. Whether I was in Baltimore City or wealthy suburbs of Montgomery County, or whether I was I was in Denton in Caroline County, everywhere they said heroin and opioids is our #1 problem. So I shined a light on it. I became the first governor in America to declare a state of emergency. We put $600 million into addiction treatment, and we went after it from education, prevention, treatment, interdiction, crime fighting. We passed tougher gang bills. And he said, I think about my dad every time I sing this song. He goes, it wasn't my biggest hit, but it's the one people have the most connection to. It's been a kind of a frustrating, confusing rollout of the legislation that passed before I got here. The Marijuana Commission was just a disaster. We came into it, had to replace the whole board, had to get an executive director, had to get some tweaks to, but we're finally getting medical marijuana out into the marketplace.